Looking for roles and applying for jobs. This is the last part of the course. I'm sure you must be waiting for this anxiously. So what I've done out here, I've listed down a couple of roles that you may be potentially looking for to start your Oracle career. Now, as soon as you finish with the training, don't expect to get a senior role. All right. So my suggestion would be to look for a role like a support role. Support roles are pretty good way to start learning more of Oracle applications. For instance, if a company has already implemented Oracle EBS and then you start working as a support functional consultant, then any issues that's faced by the company will be routed to you, and then you will dig around in Oracle applications to troubleshoot that issue, which includes liaising with the functional business users or liaising with the technical team or the DBAs to find out the fix. And sometimes if it's a customization, then it may require some amount of testing before a fix is passed on further to the user to test it, and then it's promoted to production. So junior or support roles in as an Oracle functional consultant can get you to rapidly learn the Oracle concepts, and to be honest with you, it's a path to a successful career as an Oracle implementation consultant. All right. The second role that you could look for is a junior functional consultant roles. Although this kind of a role you may not see advertised very often, but yes, indeed, sometimes it is advertised. A junior consultant is someone who works under a senior consultant. So the advantage of this kind of a role is that you will have a mentor like a senior consultant who will keep an eye on you, who can keep guiding you on a number of things, and you can learn right on the job and gain hands-on experience. All right. The third type of role that you could look for is a functional trainer role. Okay, a trainer is someone who has to first study the Oracle applications and then let others learn. Okay, so sometimes a trainer could be like a lab trainer or a lab support person. What happens in large organizations, you will have two types of trainers. One person would be a classroom trainer, and once the classroom gets over, then you will have a computer lab wherein people will go and practice what has been taught in the classroom. That's where you will have a lab instructor or a lab trainer in the lab, in the computer lab. So that's also a good place to start with, because that's where people will ask you questions, and if you don't have a ready answer, you can say that, all right, I will go back and find out and come back to you. But if the same situation was with the client, then it's a spoiled sport for the project. So in such situations, like in a training situation, you can always tell trainees that, okay, I have to investigate and come back to you. So that's also a good place wherein you can start your career, and there is a rapid learning out there. Now I have listed these roles as per my understanding, but there could be many other roles that you can potentially look for. If you are a fresher, if you don't have any experience at all, including any industry experience, then you can potentially look for a graduate trainee position or a graduate business analyst position, which usually large organizations comes from time to time, and they advertise or they go directly for campus recruitment. All right. So you can look for these roles. Now if you need any sort of a further guidance on the topics that I have covered, you can potentially come to our site, and there I have created a section under forums. If you go on to the forums, if you go to www.aclnz.com, which is our website, and you go on to the top of the menu out here, you see something called as forums. So you click on that, you will see all these forums coming out here. It looks like there is a network issue out here. Alright, so what I said was, if you go to our website and if you go on to the top and hit on forums, then you've got a place wherein you can raise all your questions. So what I've done out here is I have created a specific category called as career in Oracle applications. Okay, that's where you can come and raise your queries if you have any, and potentially I can reply to that. For instance, there are a couple of questions already out here. So if you click on this, this is a similar thread I have created, and that's where you can click and ask your question. But if you have some question which is quite unique, then you can always use our feature, which is out here on the top of the forums. Not this one, okay, but on the top out here, it's called as ask a question. Did you see that on the top? This feature is mainly used for the pre-sale side, so don't use this one, okay. You use this question, this feature, ask a question, for raising all your queries in relation to your career in Oracle applications, and I can potentially reply you out there. So with that said, we have come to an end of this course. So thank you very much for being so patient and listening to me, and I'm sure you will take out a few good things out of your course, and I would like to wish you good luck for your Oracle career.